dances with me sometimes.
One of my best friends that I found in this planet. Oh, it's probably it. Oh shit, yes, it's found this my number here, finally. I'm like, are you gonna come down at all or not? One of those things, probably.
What's his name?
Moshe.
Moshe.
Oh, maybe it's French. Come on, Jerry. No. Sorry.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Johnson.
Oh, that's okay. Hi.
I'm Nagar.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, sorry for taking a bit long.
Oh,
Just woke up.
Oh, breakfast?
No, just
Snack.
Oh.
yeah. So, would you like to get some tea or?
Yeah, maybe some coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a place.
You live way up on top. This is the building you were here last time, right?
Yeah. It's changed. I came back to the same building.
Oh, you moved somewhere else?
Yeah, I was back in my country. I came back.
Oh, really? When did you back? Or when did you go?
But I mean, I met you I think after where I came back. Already. When did it happen? Sorry?
I think about a year ago. Last time. You were in one place and then you moved to another place.
I
I
don't
think
know.
that's after you came back. Came back.
Possible.
Yeah. But I remember Christina said they were picking up the airport.
Yeah. Go back. How are you? How's your stay in Texas?
That was good. Hot. But interesting. I was staying with my uncle. He was very sick. He passed away. And then I was for 3 months.
How's Christina? Yeah. Have you seen Redding?
I saw already.
Oh, it's already.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is he?
It's okay. Yeah, so it's fine.
How is he?
He's still doing his meetups. I heard you start yours.
I have people who run in my way and I cannot get away from it.
Yeah.
At this point, I said,
Got it down the box.
even the manager today was like, okay, is October 11th, I think, available because they do a meetup that day or something. Probably. But, I don't know. It's hard when you see the world without the ignorance and the distance. I don't know about yourself. How was it after you? I guess got a
Seems
bit.
like everything
It's normal. I don't know what is normal. What would you call normal in this planet? Some suffering is very normal. What you could do, that's not actually true. What you could do. Your pick. What might be easier?
Steak and cheese?
Lunch? Yeah, Christina made me eggs and sausage. They said
My brother
no,
is
never
like
leave.
40-year-old selling
You like eggs and sausage?
I had a family, so my brother's
But sometimes it's nice to have
I rarely eat eggs or something.
oh,
I wonder where they stay.
you vegetarian?
No, but I'm trying to leave. It feels better.
Well,
Yeah. I know it's a big line. It's disappointing.
it's like when you're in traffic,
Yeah.
you're like cursing, but you're like crossing the traffic.
Are you in traffic? Yeah. Sorry. I cannot do anything about it.
Maybe I'll have one of those.
Oh yeah.
Dimes. Stitch.
She's a baker.
We can share it. Oh yeah?
So she can actually make anything
Oh,
for you.
yeah?
You like.
Oh. Yeah, that looks perfect.
You don't want to try
No, save it for this.
this? Try it.
They don't take up much space.
And they actually take no space at all. It's like air.
Yeah, it's like doesn't really exist.
That's why they're fun to eat.
Oh.
Oh. See?
It's not it. I thought it would be more sweet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It almost tastes like
Non-existent.
that's similar to, you know, you probably don't know, it's a snack from where I grew up in Israel. It's made out of peanuts. And everybody eats it, so that's why there's very little peanut allergy.
Is it Korean? Should I order croissant? Wait, no, are we getting that thing? The big Can I get 2 medium London fogs? To go. And the chocolate almond croissant. Are they those leche ones? Yeah, one of them. And sausage roll.
They come in this,
Bowl? No.
yeah.
They come in a big bag like that.
Oh,
So I didn't want to get big bag. The bowl is okay. And people waste people out. They decide to think too much and they look at it. That's where they head. What is there else to do in this planet? What is there else to do in this planet?
hi. Can I get coffee?
No, we have soup here and they both sound pretty good. Like carrot
paid for it?
Yeah.
Sorry. I got it.
You're too much into your balls, Larry.
My spiritual balls.
Brains of a monkey.
It's you like it?
Why?
It's a chocolate raspberry. You're happy with what you're having.
I'm so far happy with the game. I'll see how you feel about the brains of the monkey. If they don't affect your brains, maybe I'll try.
Okay?
I'm okay. I'm good. Stick with my sausage
It's a
roll.
little bloody, but you know, it's not too bad.
Medium rare.
Yeah. As long as I don't get the mad pumpkin disease.
Is that bad? Although the mad monkey is like the good monkey.
Yeah.
All the other monkeys are crazy.
No. Yes, yes.
What's floating in there?
Sea bag.
Take it out. It's a bit more foggy. How foggy it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, look at you. Oh, goodness.
I've got my personality. Yeah. Also, it stays warm for a long time, so you can enjoy it. It prolongs your satisfaction.
I hate coffee, so it would just prolong my suffering.
Yeah. If you hate it,
I was so with tea. I was so with
You have
tea.
to put coffee in it.
I know. There's apparent choices in this planet. So, oh, you didn't take the sandwich? Okay. Let's go on the rock. Yeah, of course I have to.
Just another guy who.
Yeah, give me a sausage.
We almost dropped it. Oh. Yeah, I applied here. Yeah. Like, a while ago.
Again.
Yeah.
We're gonna get something to eat right now.
Stick with this for now. Salad roll and croissant. think Patrice wants to get lunch. So. Eat with her.
She didn't excuse herself.
What?
She didn't excuse herself.
Oh,
Maybe she wanted to. Exactly. Sometimes I feel that way, and sometimes I feel that way. So I feel like maybe I should run into people too.
yeah.
See what happens. Will they excuse themselves? All about the mindset, right? Yeah, how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
It was raining yesterday. He's coming to the dark side. Yeah. It just seems from the outside, people judge it like the book. First, like, oh no, it's like. In the end of the day, they pick up a ball by themselves and eat it all by themselves. Tunggu. It's not free to hook up. I'm looking at it's going to be cut off. Motherfucking, why did you have to drink that 45 in the morning? I didn't expect that. Nigga.
I know you did.
You want my balls, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm so hungry, I just want to eat my sausage roll. I need to be situated first and not eat it.
And then really frustrated, and then not going anymore. They're gonna call him out on that. What happened when you were waiting? Motherfucker doesn't know. Fucking with them. Okay. First moment that they call me. You really want to meet me? You have to know so. Experience. People looking at our calls.
And they should. They are a sight to be looked at.
I'm so jealous, like, what the fuck are these guys doing? Bad boy, yeah. Look at my ball.
Can't force people. Like free myself of things so I can. I'm just gonna get one here. Nope, it's nice to slip.
You can do it.
I can't do it. It's just the coat is slippery.
You cannot.
You cannot.
Don't.
So encouraging.
Of course. The less you're encouraged, the more you're encouraged.
Oh.
Alright.
Living the life.
Well, what else to do in life?
Huh?
What else to do in life? Other than to live the life. What about you? What are you doing?
I'm not sure. Living the life.
Sounds about pretty sure you're certain what you're doing. Yeah?
Living the life.
A life? There's a difference.
I guess that's a bit more critical
As in what?
than living the life.
The life? A life? So could you say it's a life more than the life? Is that what you're implying, or?
I guess.
Does it make a difference? Does it make a difference in any sense, or feel different from A and D life? More critical sense. I don't know. I'm just making a open assumption because it sounds weird. That's all it is.
This was like criticism about the way it is.
Which one? A life? Which one are you criticizing the way it is?
I guess if I had B-Life, I'd probably be criticizing that.
Well, I don't know. I don't see the difference between both of those. So I'm just trying to observe the lines where the A turns into D. Because it must be somewhere, right? How otherwise would you know? Transitions has to be somewhere, or a loophole, or something, a rabbit hole. I don't know. How do you get there? From A to D. A, B, C, D.
Maybe after this coffee, coffee is really good at that.
Yeah, it's some sort of a stimulant and drug which people daily used to involve themselves into as producing some sort of a better experience for the daytime living or A life living. I don't know. I hate coffee. Like, it makes me like I just cannot do it. But it's an experience for each individual.
I don't even like drinking coffee anymore. Like, sometimes I'll just buy it because, like, in my mind that's the right thing to do. Like, oh, it's the morning, I'm tired, I have to do things, I'll buy coffee. And as soon as I start drinking it, I'm like, oh, this is a bad idea. I should have just gone like tea or juice or something. Like, I don't want to do this. And then I've just like wasted my money and I don't want to drink coffee. Is it summer again? I should not be wearing pants right now. It's so hot.
I like it.
How's the donut?
I do not know.
You do not know. You have not reached the middle yet.
Is
You're
there a
on
middle?
journey.
Is there a middle?
Yeah, there's
oh
really
man, I
yeah.
already almost gave up on it.
No, you're on a
I thought
journey.
I do not know.
You're on a
So
journey to the
you
middle.
tried. Help me.
I have to.
But
Yeah.
that's all that it is to it?
No, there's a middle somewhere in there. Oh my god, the sun is burning me. I don't know how to get to it though.
Go on a journey.
Yeah. It's gonna be an adventure. But the next one has to get to it. Technically, right? Like, there's only a small amount of space
No,
left.
critically, yes.
Oh,
Technically
the
and
icing
critically,
is
it does.
so sweet.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's very
It's
sweet.
sweet.
Hey, hey, don't break the dream.
I don't like that
Yeah.
part. Oh, I found it.
Well,
No.
that's disappointing.
Yeah. That's it?
I didn't even eat any of it. I just opened the pocket. I didn't get any in my mouth.
I like small pieces of dream. They're sweet.
Okay. You want to try with the filling?
Was it fulfilling?
No. Kind of disappointed in it, actually. And myself for eating it, too.
I'll scoop some of the filling to try.
On your dream?
Oh, no.
You're filling your dream?
Like this.
Small piece of dream. Big hope.
Maybe if you went from the other side.
Yeah, it would have been a good idea to go.
But then it'd be disappointing to the end of it.
Yeah, we'd be like, wow, so much filling. Oh no.
How to go about
None
it?
left.
This is disappointed all the time. We cannot avoid it.
We made a mess.
Life is a mess.
I want to go home and we can get shorts.
Hmm? So they get shorts?
Shorts? It's so hot.
Actually, that's true. It's really nice.
You can just maybe fold up.
My pants are too
No.
skinny. they won't do it. Which is my own problem. I did this to
Yeah.
myself.
I can let my hairy legs get some sun.
But if you have hairy legs, like you don't even have that hairy legs. Like, there's people with hairier legs. The sun tanned them like
I'm sure there are people with
evenly.
hairy legs.
No, I mean like does it tan evenly though? But like 'cause if the hair is like on that spot, the sun is hitting it, it won't hit the skin, right?
It's like
Did they get-
natural sunlight.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's so weird. Oh, we should have just found the hole. Next time, just
Yeah.
find the hole.
Yeah, follow the hole.
The rabbit told me. But I don't trust the rabbit.
This coffee's so good. You want some?
Yep.
Sure.
No, it seems like too dark of a hole.
Yeah, especially this one.
Mm.
We like the pure white clouds of the fog.
Yeah, I like my lemon fog. It's cloudy, misty. Cannot see much, just like something, nothing. You don't
Some
know.
sort of nothingness.
You don't know what it is. Easier that way.
I was like, what happened? I ate the donut. How did it come back?
I know, right? You don't know what happened.
I was like, wait a minute. Something's a little different. It's so nice outside. Wow. I wish I'd stay like this till like forever.
Sounds about right.
I don't
This is
like-
actually a perfect temperature. It's not too hot and not too cold.
Yeah.
If it stays like this,
And it's like sunny enough that you get the warmth of the sun.
yeah, and like chilly enough so those people who don't like the sun to be too warm.
Chilly enough so you can wear.
Probably too
long
windy for
clothes.
bubbles though, right?
Exactly. Huh?
Probably too windy for bubbles.
Well, if I can adjust the wind, that's not a problem. I could do bubbles here, easily.
Yeah. I'm pretty close. You
I
just, like,
I can go home, prepare the solution, bring it here, and do it.
Now?
Yeah,
Yes.
freak people out.
The kids would love it.
Could do it.
Oh, but I have to go.
No, she has to come.
No, I have to go. What time is it?
I know.
Thank you. All my belongings.
Oh
are
look,
over
there, the time is there.
12:52. Okay.
Now I know.
I have to be somewhere at 3:30.
3:30, so there's a lot of time.
Yeah.
We do bubbles. We collect some smiles.
Bringing joy to the park.
Or we can talk to Moshe and see.
Bring bubbles.
See what he is up to. Because Christina texted me that you're here, and then she called me up. I'm like, oh yeah. So let's talk about something.
Let's talk about
Enlightenment. So what do you want to talk about it? You can ask this guy. He can talk to dogs also. He sure knows what's up.
Yeah, you're talking to the puppy. The lady's like removing her dogs from the park. She's like, I don't want this kind of people around.
Oh,
my
look,
puppy.
come on. So, what about enlightenment? So let's talk about enlightenment, what we don't know. Okay. Is something that you want to know about enlightenment?
No, I think I don't know for sure, but I think I gave up on it.
What made you to go for it first? Why did you want it?
Seemed like a good idea.
Better idea than any other ideas.
Simple enough.
Yeah.
Like, all those other ideas doesn't work. Enlightenment will work, so I'll take that idea.
Yeah.
But that didn't work also, or that's why you gave up on it, or what happened? What, it
I don't
worked
know,
out?
nothing really happened. I just kind of lost interest.
Did you get to enlightenment or no? No. Do you know for sure?
Do I know for sure?
How do you know that enlightenment even exists?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it exists.
Why?
What would it be?
What would it not be?
guess some things it wouldn't be. Ideally.
Ideally, in a perfect world, some things would not be like enlightenment. What would it not be? Give it to me. Be honest. Don't be afraid.
Yeah. Well,
What would not be enlightenment?
I don't know. I just. I guess it's like some an acceptance.
An acceptance?
Yeah.
Okay. Ideally, in a perfect world, an acceptance would not be enlightenment. That's it. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So that's an idea. Anything else?
That's basically it.
Basically. So, in non-ideal, imperfect world, acceptance would be enlightenment. Because in ideal world, perfect world, and acceptance is not enlightenment. That's what you're saying.
No, the opposite.
So the opposite would be enlightenment.
The acceptance would be.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. It just seems more manageable.
Okay. Well, to who?
Try.
Me. So, the I, me, moi, mon cher, who ideally would seem, it would be more manageable, the acceptance and enlightenment that would work better. Doesn't seem to get to that, and seems like I gave up on that since it doesn't work that way. I don't know, CJ probably wants to change or go to the washroom or something. We could even go back. I may want to go to the washroom later. So, is that what you're saying?
What was I saying?
I don't know. You tell me. Because I'm trying to observe what is.
Oh, where this is going.
No, what is it that you're trying to
Oh,
express out of your energy?
I don't know. I guess it still seems to me like enlightenment is an experience.
Possibly.
Because sometimes there seems to be a glimpse of it.
Possible.
And then, but then it doesn't seem like it would be any kind of thought. Because the thought would seem like a trap. But I'm just talking from the memory.
It's fine. Everybody talks from the memory. That's all that we talk from. Nobody talks from the present.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. It's just how far of a memory do we talk to? And how much of a conditioned memory. So, thought trap is okay. Everybody is trapped in this world. Like, all around us. There's each single human person, existing here around us right now. So what? Thought trapped people exist still around us. They don't exist necessarily in an enlightenment trap. A lot of spiritual people exist in an enlightenment trap, and what's the point to that? I don't know.
Yeah.
You can trip and trap on that as well. It's not a reason.
I guess what's changed for me maybe is that I kind of stopped seeking.
That's good.
Why bother going through all the process to get to something you find? Instead they just do live your life, your miserable, my miserable life, just like
how did I'm sorry, I didn't follow how did that, what you're saying from that came to this? Why bother at all going the process and then the miserable life? And did this process made you miserable?
The enlightenment was like a way to get out of the misery. But then like I just got tired of looking for it. So I just prefer to just live that miserable life without getting away from it.
Sounds interesting.
That's a theory.
No, that's perfectly fine. It's easy. That's the most easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Stay comfortable with your misery and don't do anything about it, because doing anything about it to change it is too much. You're gonna give up on it because it's your goal.
Yeah,
Your goal of enlightenment, your goal of success, your goal of achievement, your goal of existence of this life in this world, in this planet, didn't match your thoughts, projected, dreamed reality,
Yeah.
and that's fine. So it's easy to stay in whatever you are, in whatever you are imagining yourself to be, or your misery to be, or your life, a life, the life, whatever you call it to be.
I guess Tony Robbins would say like change your life, if you can change your life goals, or what you think you need to be happy, and something that would be more of a match.
Yeah. Tony Robbins is a cool guy. I listened to a lot of him.
Yeah.
Everything pretty much of him, I think. But I don't know. It's anything. You can listen to him or to anyone. You're not gonna do anything about it, because he provides you the tools, the direction towards whatever you want to build in your own experience. He gives you perfect tools. Are you gonna do it now? Most of the people don't. They give up. Same as enlightenment. It's too much for them to go through, because misery is too comfortable.
Even all the people that goes to his workshop and stuff,
Most of the people don't do any shit. They go there.
they get inspired and then they
Yeah,
go back
exactly.
to their life.
Exactly. Because that's not.
But for him it worked.
Of course, because he did the transformation for himself, and he speaks from the experience. Most of the people come there, they're seeking from the experience, but they don't want to do what it takes to get to the transformation.
Yeah.
I offer people direction to an experience exactly as it is immediately, to the perspective as it is now, without no fucking bullshit. But then I tell you that I have to fucking trick your mind until how long you want it to be, until you get whatever I told you in the very first moment. And it's fine, I can do that, but it's not necessary. But people take years, lifetimes, and much more to get to this, whatever they call an experience that they give up as yourself. It's easy to give up on things because it seems too far, because you set your goals too much in your imagination, in your head, in your mindset, that are non-existent in the first place. You're looking for something non-existent, and of course you're gonna give up on that because it doesn't exist. You cannot reach it. Why don't you look at what is? You experience what is, and you don't have to look what doesn't exist. You don't have to look for alignment which doesn't exist. It's not real. What this is, it's here, now. But people call it enlightenment because you cannot come to here now as this moment as it is, because you have to meditate, you have to go through a process of practicing mantras, practicing belief systems, getting to something. You cannot sit on this rock and say, here now, this is it. For the mind, it's not enough. You cannot accept that. As you say, an acceptance. If you add an acceptance, right now you can accept this, and you have the full acceptance in the present moment as you are right now. There's an assumption that is provided you could accept this moment as it is, this is full. There's nothing more. Or you can play with whatever you want with the whole world, with everybody else, and go along with all this enlightenment bullshit and seek for more. Do you know everything? No, you don't know nothing, but you know this now. For now, you are as you are. Not enlightenment, but it seems it could be enlightenment. Just what is not enlightenment? Full conscious and awareness. There is nothing to, I don't know, fight with or struggle with. It's just is what it is. You fight. If you fight with it or not, you still are with it.
Yeah. I guess the struggle is what's creates the idea that it's not it.
Of course.
Because you assume there shouldn't be a struggle.
There shouldn't be misery, there shouldn't be struggle, you should be living a happy, pleasant life, and everything should be given to you on a golden plate, and you should be fed and no suffering of whatsoever. Like your body should be, everything should be fine in like complete like divine godly manner. Of course, that would be fucking amazing in a perfect world, in a mind projected reality, and that's why it doesn't work. Because the mind's reality. It's not what it is. Life is as is, not a life, not the life. Mind has a separation, division between lives. There's no fucking two divisions. There's no lives here and there. There's life. You want to divide it, do it for yourself. To divide it and struggle to find the balance or the reason why this is better, this is different. I don't see what you're talking about. I don't understand at all like what you were saying in the first place, because I don't see the division. I see the division because you provided me the division. That's why I question your division. Without you, I wouldn't even know. And it's fine because there's billions of worlds and divisions in people's minds. That's how they live this world and suffering and planet, existence, and their human identified personifications in this world. But what does it do? What is it? Just an experience. Come to me, to other people with different experience, and you try to project your own imagination how this, in the perfect world, it should be this way, and that's why it doesn't matter what it should be. Nobody cares about your opinion. Everybody wants to share their opinion, but nobody cares because nobody really feels there's a genuine opinion. Everybody senses deep inside in conscience that they just try to trick you into their own bullshit because nobody knows nothing. They just think they know shit. And try to get into their own marketing, try to get into their own, this and that product. Like this world is set up to drive this whole madness and belief system and construct and suffering. It's not designed to be beautiful and perfect. Why do you expect to have such an experience? You want to fight for it, you have to set yourself up for that lifestyle, for that mindset, go for it. It will take some effort. Struggling and suffering, of course, but you have to be brave enough to go through that transition and process. Like some people, as Tony Robbins and whatever, went through, whatever. But if you're willing enough, you have enough, energy and to power yourself up for that kind of experience, you'll go for it and do it. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter anything what you'll do in this planet. Is just an experience. You're not given a choice, perfect choice or control to anything. People are taken away from their mothers and parents and left in the streets, and they have to grow up as children and not having anything to live life of an adult from 6-7 years old. And how do you fight for your life in the streets? How do you live then? And what do you call good, what do you call bad? Do people call you bad because you try to fight for your mom's death and to survive and be alive? And, your conscience is fully clear that the world is fucked up and there's no other way to live other than fight for your life and the survival of the fittest. And maybe you even killed some people before, who knows? But that's how you survive, because you couldn't survive the other way. I've seen people like this, and do I judge them for what they are? No. Just a person as it is. If you start judging people for what it is, again, you have your mindset for how perfect the world should be. These people shouldn't exist. People who kill people, well, the entire United States, how many war veterans, were sent to Afghanistan or all the other places to kill innocent people. For what reasons? For the mindset of Americans, that they decided that this is what we need to get oil and money and, you know, extract some sort of benefit for ourselves, and to create this world constant circulation of stupidity. If it's good marketing enough, strong, you know, powerful to pull you in, fuck it, yeah. Young people without knowing anything else, it's easy to fool them into believing and tricking into anything. It's just the mind. Mind is very stupid. Conscience is clear, but nobody allows you to really pause enough to have space to be conscious of what's happening. You're forced into the struggle, so you don't have enough brief of a break to take a moment to see. So you have to struggle and struggle and struggle. And you'd rather struggle than stay conscious. So you'd rather give up on enlightenment and go back to struggle than stay conscious. But you don't have to seek of enlightenment if you realize that whatever you've been struggling for as enlightenment was just another struggle that was provided by the same world, the same society conditioning that this is what you have to seek for. It's here. Whatever you've been seeking for has already been here for the entire time. You didn't even need to seek for it in the first place. If you've seen for it, whatever struggle as it is, that people struggle for this too, it shouldn't be that. Whatever enlightenment is, it's not a struggle. The struggle is for the foolish, for those who believe that you need to struggle to get somewhere. It's fine, because most people don't believe that you can have an enlightenment without struggle, because the whole world is a struggle. So rather give them a struggle. Practice this, do this, do this, do this. Struggle enough until you realize that you don't need to struggle. Like, oh, yeah, I didn't need to. Well, but I needed to in the first place to realize that I didn't need to. As simple as that. Do you think we'd be here without all the struggle? To get enlightenment, do you think we would have what you have right now without all the seeking also? The seeking brings you somewhere. It's a necessary part of a journey as life. It provides you experience and space to actually breathe, to take a look. Otherwise, you don't know. You didn't give yourself time to that. Do you need to do all the meditations and sits and do nothing all the fucking day long? No, you're doing nothing. What the fuck? Go struggle with your life. Do something with your life.
Yeah.
Seriously, you don't need to do that shit. Do it for yourself as long as you need to give yourself space to breathe, to observe your life and go back to struggle. Chisel, fucking go hard and, you know, make something out of this life. Why not? You just needed this brief time to sit and do nothing to realize that maybe that's all that it takes. Give yourself space to breathe. Be. Not to fucking believe the struggle all the time. Go, 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 chisel, chisel, chisel. You need to chisel sometime. But you need to allow yourself space to see that everything around you is giving you pointers, directions, hints how to flow with life, how to go with it. And you're blessed if you're not following your conditioning alone. You're blessed if somebody broke your conditioning or somehow triggered you to fall out of your box and see something different. Because most of the people go for many years, decades, or lifetimes to not even get bothered. And generations are built on those things. And they kept their mindsets and lifestyles for generations, and they keep it up that way because they believe this is how it should be. That's why the world it is as it is.
I don't know if my mindset really changed anything.
Well, does it have to?
I don't know if I'm even more conscious than I was before.
Well, what's the difference? Why would you consider more or less? His mind is again trying to create a division, more conscious than before. Did you like? What's the point of doing that? There's conscience, there's seeing, there's division that mind puts on it, more or less. Go with the division if you want. Again, like trip yourself out. I don't know what you want. You know, it's no more, no less consciousness. Conscious is conscience. There's an experience of sense of more or less through a certain, I don't know, touches of vibrations. If you involve yourself in some sort of, participated, energies, yeah, you may
I think
feel
that's
that
like
way.
a story. Is there something wrong in believing the story?
Why not to believe a story? There's many stories. There's many beautiful stories you can believe, but it's not true. It's fine to believe it. It's cute.
But it just seems so true.
Yeah, that's why it's nice. It's a nice story. If it didn't seem true, it would be not a good story. Do you like movies that are made really shittily? Like, seems like such a fake story that you cannot even watch it. It's like almost annoying how bad it is.
Yeah.
No, right? It's like you want something real, something that grasps you, like involves you, and like you forget yourself.
Why?
Because you feel it. You're there. It's as if you are there. It's all that we want. This sense of identification, ability to identify with anything that is there. And this world, this universe, it has entire possibilities for anything to happen. Absolutely anything. We limit ourselves. Why? Because the story is preferably suffering, comfortable, whatever it is, better to follow than actually whatever is. Whatever is unlimited, is unknown, is something undiscovered by you human beings, because we don't have time to allow this to expand itself. Because what do? We choose suffering. Myself, I personally know that I could, as I want to write a book and I want to start meetings and I just want to involve myself in this whole spiritual disturbance, in my opinion. I see how still I don't have that full participation in it, because sometimes suffering is better than this. I could do it, but then you get involved in suffering, like this and that, and get carried away. Daily life, A life, D life, whatever you wanna call it. But you have to create, I guess, a space for a difference, for an experience, for something else. Like this meeting today, sitting on a rock talking about life bullshit, whatever enlightenment it is. It's like whatever you wanna call it. Giving space for anything.
I guess like when I talk to like Christina, for her she has no doubt about things. Seems like. But for me, like I guess it's an experience that's hard for me to accept. And it's very easy to believe.
Which one?
That.
A doubt? Having no doubt? Or we having a doubt? Why not? Why not a doubt? How can you be certain about anything?
Some people say.
Of course, you can carry certainty and express an extreme amount of levels of certainty, but I can always doubt it. Why not? Why couldn't you doubt it? perfectly fine to doubt. But you can assume every single day that things can be different. Every single moment. I doubt myself every day. I don't know nothing. Why would I be certain about anything?
Does it bother you?
Of course.
But does that bother you?
No. I cannot help it. There's doubts, there's bothersome, but I cannot help it. Like, there's is what it is. Life is what it is. You fight with it if you want. And what is that gonna do? You're gonna create more struggle for yourself.
Yeah.
And I tried also that. It's amazing how much you can struggle for yourself.
Yeah. I guess I'm struggling.
Oh yeah, me too.
Or not accepting it.
Me too. It's like a daily existence of every single being. Those who say that they don't, I'm happy for them if they carry that out for themselves every day. But I'm sure there's an experience that arises in life. Not maybe that day, not maybe another day, but there's still something is gonna be. Life is full of changes. You cannot say certain and no doubt that I'm gonna feel this way for the entire life from now on. I will be fully enlightened, always happy, rejoicing in my daily moment, present experience, and I'm never gonna be sad, never mad, and I fucking want to meet that kind of person, and if I meet this person, I'll investigate him, and I might as well slap him in the face because I'm pretty sure he's gonna lie to me. There's no way that this is kind of a reality that somebody can exist in, because we are human beings, persons, filled this planet with all the same creatures. There's no way that you're gonna experience a day without disturbance of some other human being coming into your energy field and doing something that you perhaps would not find pleasant. If somebody wants to argue with me, I'll say, okay, so you're living your human experience, you're going down the street and somebody comes and runs down your leg, whatever, like, who cares, whatever it is. You can create any mad experience in your head. Would you not mind that? You'd be like so perfectly happy and like, oh, thank you for this. Because I'm so pleased. You're rejoicing how great it is. No, it's gonna change your pattern of field of energy and experience, and you would feel not so enlightened or not so happy or whatever. And it's fine, because that's what it is. Life, that's what it is. Holding up an idea that this is what it should be, this is how it should experience, this is what it is not.
Yeah.
And it's fine, because we struggle with that idea, and we rather have that struggle than we accept that idea that you'll always have to struggle. It's not a problem, but you don't want to have that problem. But itself is not a problem. You'll struggle less if you don't make that a problem. If you let go of that as being a problem, and you have to get rid of that as a problem, because that is not a problem. The problem is that you don't know what you are, you don't know what you're seeking for, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're trying to know, and you're lost in some sort of people disguised as knowers who will direct you where to go, how to know, how to be, but they don't know what they're talking about too. They're certain without no doubt that they know what they're talking about. And that's why they misguide you into other places until you give up, because you don't know what they try to show you, because they don't know what they try to show you, and you get lost. Straight up, I tell you, I don't believe anything I say. All they say is bullshit. I don't know what they're gonna say, but directly here from now on, there's perfectly present experience for whatever you are, and you cannot avoid it. You can try to run away from it and resist it, but as presented as it is, it's here. It's now. And it can go in circles and trip around and trick itself into whatever you want, but it's not necessary. But you can discover many ways how all the other beings and the conditioned patterns are provided in this planet to go and put you in a existential, disorganized struggle and suffering, just because it's easier that way. all this world is just a setup. It's a fucking dream. It's not even a dream. It's a hell. And to live a dream in here, it's also having a hell. Because you cannot live your dreams here. Everybody's trying to fuck with your dreams. So, but when you lose your dreams and you see that life is not necessarily as you want to imagine it to be, but it can be different if you allow it to be, things start to change and take a different flow of pattern. And you don't have to fall for the same struggle, but if you do struggle, you don't have to struggle the same way. So that's all that it is. As simple as it is. Nothing much of a different, nothing crazy of an experience, but it provides a huge space of anything to happen. From there, the experience of enlightenment perhaps is, whatever you were to invite in the mindset could take place, but in a different, discovery of your own, because it's each individual has their own sense of whatever it is. I cannot say this is what is enlightenment. Enlightenment is, this rock is enlightenment. How do you feel this rock? Is this the same feel as it to me? You're a different individual. You have your own life experience differently. You're of course going to feel this rock differently. Enlightenment is going to be different to you in a different individual, unique way you're going to feel it, but it has the same sense of a feeling of whatever it is, and you cannot avoid it and deny it, because truth is one. Unique ways to experience and express the truth is plenty. Why there's so many gurus and different religions? Because you can express the truth in many ways. The same as this one rock, you can describe in many ways. But as solid as it is, this rock, as solid as it is truth. And yet this rock doesn't exist actually. But it's felt.
Are you sure it doesn't exist?
I don't know. That's what people say, the scientists who studying the molecules and whatever. As far as I'm concerned, I'm sitting on it right now. It may be a dream, and that's what you can trip yourself out, in this search of enlightenment and whatever, and you can start discussing endlessly for your mind to, give yourself space again to not think about things in a regular, particular way, but it's not necessary. How far are you going to think? Whatever it is, whatever you need to know, whatever you need to know without doubt and certainty as it is for the actual experience of truth, you'll know from the present moment as you live. You need to find all the answers immediately and feel like, I'm now so enlightened, I know everything, I can explain everything, this is it. If you're looking for that, I'm pretty sure you're gonna look for longer, way longer. But if you let go of that and just allow yourself to be, maybe that will come sometimes as a full complete experience, and here you go. You have that. But otherwise, I don't know. I don't speak about this enlightenment bullshit anymore. This is the first time that I spoke so much. I don't know, does it make any sense or anything? I don't know nothing to. Thought I know.
Do you think you'll do meetups like this?
Probably. I may try to attend to that energy again. As I said, I sent a text to my manager if there's space available. I may try it and see what that kind of a space brings again. Seemingly people are seeking for something, looking for something, and there's no space for them to just really be comfortable to sit and express their disappointment or their concerns or their seeking adventures or I don't know, whatever they want to explore. Because you're conditioned to come there and to listen to someone and to follow and to, I don't know, agree or not, whatever it is people will share. And why not to just allow the space to be, fully able to explore and discover anything, you'll come with. You don't have to follow anything. Just try to discover for yourself. Too many people try to get people to follow and to buy into bullshit market. I try to look for meetings as well. Like, oh man, what are these people doing? It's like, I don't even know. I don't want to say anything. It's their own identification with their own experiences. So why not? They experience and benefit from it. It's fine. At some point, it will disappoint. It's not gonna work this way in life. Something will change. So, I wanna go to the washroom. Or do you wanna go to my place? You can go there. Can be. No. I know about it. I have DMT, which is DMT is a main particle of ayahuasca, and the other particle in ayahuasca is some sort of IO something inhibitor, which pretty much provides slowing down effects for DMT to release in your body, so you can experience ayahuasca longer. What about yourself? Have you tried it?
No, the only thing I tried was actually
My doctor gave me.
I tried 3 times. One was with you. And the other 2 times I also got sick. I guess I just didn't like the feeling of losing control. You can't, there's nothing you can do about it. But
Yeah.
somehow, for me, that's very unsettling.
I can see that.
But at the same time, it was. I think it was way too strong.
Could be.
But it did give me like a bit of a perspective.
Mind holding this?
Oh,
I think it will not make it to the washroom today. It was just appear very interested to walk. you see no control of the body. I cannot help it.
Yeah.
No, I wish I could control,
Yeah.
but it doesn't work in this life that way.
Control so much.
Yeah.
So do you live together with what's her name again? No.
Just stay sometimes.
Very professional.
Seeking for doing some better aspirations on goals in life.
They're looking about life, about the life.
D-life. Oh, so that's the difference.
It's over here.
Far. Comfortable?
Hey, that's so weird. I have exactly the same tube in my room.
Which one?
This one and this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
What?
I don't believe you.
Why?
I don't know, you may be lying.
No, that's true. Not the same exact posters, but the same people and the same.
Oh.
The same people?
The same people.
The elephant?
The elephant and the Buddha.
Elephant person?
Yeah, yeah. That's cool. I like it. Nice. Oh.
We don't use the washing, we can use the washing.
Okay. So you have all the apparatuses.
Oh, yeah, the same as in the lounges we had. When you got scared, I guess, that time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I felt like I was dying or something.
When you were just running in one spot.
Huh?
You were just running in one spot for
Yeah.
and that's it.
I went around that. I thought maybe I would see you. I was just walking around, and then I kind of looked around. I was like, oh, I kind of remember, but it was all very blurry. I would have like I would just like. It's like my vision wasn't like. It was all in like snapshots. It wasn't like continuous. Like it just like it was like boom, like, and then I didn't have any like I couldn't remember stuff. I couldn't remember like I kept losing my what I was doing. I couldn't like keep a train of thought.
It'll freak you out.
Yeah.
A bit of a problem when you lose a train of thoughts. A bit of a problem when you lose a train of thoughts.
Yeah,
You don't know what
I
to
was
think
afraid
about.
I would like get lost somewhere and I wouldn't know how to get, how to get back. Like I wouldn't know where I was going, and then people looked at me like weird.
Or you looked at them weird, maybe.
Yeah, It's kind of like in those movies where they see like it's just like snapshots of like just people looking at you like that, and you feel like strange, like you're strange, or you're like crazy, you're a crazy person.
Yeah. Sometimes it's good to feel crazy. Because you feel that you're normal too much.
Yeah. Animal affection. What is that?
Weed.
What?
Weed.
Is that regular weed?
Yeah. It's not this.
Oh. I'm tempted.
You can try it if you like. I'm not giving you as you should. If you want it, you can try it. It's up to you.
That's okay. Thanks. I wonder if you can get high just by like smelling the fumes.
Probably. If you get direct all the time.
Passive.
Yeah. But it would take harder. Way harder.
So you like to live here?
Sorry?
You like to live here?
I live here. I like or not. That's different.
So you're accepting of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to accept it, I guess, yeah. As you see, I made most of it I can do in this middle of the city, in the core center of downtown.
Yeah, no, it's nice. So Christina was saying that that I was very dark, and maybe like we have some common dark.
Very
She said
nice.
that you were like
Very nice. I like dark people. Yeah.
yeah.
They gone through the optimistic ideology and bullshit that the world is beautiful and butterflies, and we can see what it is. We can enjoy butterflies and the beauty as well, but that's not all that it is. Clearly, and most of it. But that's a struggle to fight for the beauty in the butterflies. demons run this world, and devils are in charge of it. Angels are, descended on this planet who are providing space for beings to recharge and go with it and try to turn over the world. But the power structure is such that the energy balance is just on point. It is as it is. You cannot do anything about it. You just live with it, and you struggle with it, and you see how it will transition, how it will evolve. Generations to generations, we've been seeing so many revolutions and many cycles of changeovers, and something triggers the conscience, and an evolution takes place, and we are fed up with structure that we believed in and lived in because it's not real, but demons and somebody like in charge was placed to run this kind of a structure, and we went with it. You cannot go with it for the entire lifetime because life is a change, and that's the nature of life, and then everything will change.
Do you ever want to go back to your country?
I've been there recently, not really much now. I feel like this place is a good place to start something crazy.
Yeah.
At least to offer a beginning for something crazy.
Like what?
Destruction of the world. I don't see any reason why to wait.
Yeah.
Too many people suffering. A lot of people would go for it.
Like how do you mean?
I have a project in my mind called Project Identity. And for those who are ready and conscious and capable enough to involve themselves into participating within that kind of energy field, that would disrupt a lot of communities for the way they are, and encourage different patterns of energy and existence. And maybe not positive initially, but transition is what we're seeking for. Change into seeing for what we're capable of. passive aggressive revolution for the better world, I guess, for the better experience, because we've been stuck with this experience for way too long. And I think we are capable and we can change. Or we can give up and live with whatever misery that we have, suffering that we do, and do nothing. Go with whatever it is. I don't care. Right. We have options, and assumptions, and energy and power to do anything. What are we gonna do?
tonight we'll go to the strip club. Christina said you might be interested.
Tonight is what? Wednesday?
Yeah?
Which one?
I don't know.
I can ask my friend, she's a stripper. This is her birthday. If she's going to a strip club, she maybe give you a lap dance. I'm not joking. Maybe you'll find enlightenment there. Let me know. Not hard to organize. There's one a block away from me.
Yeah, I think we went there last time. The strip?
No, penthouse. There's that one too. There's a penthouse there on the Simmer, and if you want the best one, apparently what people say is number 5 orange.
Yeah, that's what she said.
So should go there. My friend may be interested as well. He may even drive us there. If that's what you're interested, can make it happen. Not a problem. When I went there, once I was still messing up with the minds of girls. And just asking questions. But some of them are intriguingly also capable and clever to mess with you back. And they're like, oh, you're not gonna actually mess with me. Like, okay. Because they know what they do, it's their job, right? They're clever as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess for me, like, I don't feel like I want to know anything. Like, I don't have like a burning desire to like know. I don't know if that's true, but it just doesn't seem like it's that it's more important than anything else. To like know whatever there is to know.
Why would it have to be more important than anything else?
I don't know, some people say that, that's the most important thing,
Oh,
to
yeah.
see who you are.
Yeah, now I understand. I was like thinking, like, why would it be?
Yeah.
And then, like, yeah, people say. Exactly. If you listen to these people, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the most important thing to know.
Yeah.
That's
I don't.
could be a very important thing. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
It's good to know. It's really good to
Yeah.
know. The most important thing to know. If you make it so.
Yeah.
Other than them and you believing, it's not really that important. Nobody knows about it. That's not important at all. You don't know, they don't know. It's not important. All of a sudden it became important when they told you and you believed it, and like now it's the most important thing in the whole world. Before that, the most important thing was how to, breastfeed yourself from your own mother, how to sustain your life. That's the most important thing to know. As you grow, you got to know most important things, and it keeps changing. So. What if the most important thing is to know how to die? That's, I would say, what is really the most important thing. Not how to live, but how to die.
How come?
You should never live before you die.
So again, you see the most important thing is to learn how to die. Like when you say die, you mean like metaphor?
That would be more pleasant experience, right? Than actual cease to exist.
Physically.
Whatever you believe yourself to be.
Mm.
Entirely. Cease. Take away yourself out of existence. You should learn.
Yeah, I think I think a lot about that.
Otherwise, you don't know how to live.
Hmm?
Otherwise, you don't know how to live.
Mm.
Yes, you believe that you're living every day.
Yeah,
But
you're
to
living
actually-
as if you have an infinite amount of time.
Exactly. You don't know that you're dying every day. Once you learn how to die, and you cease to believe that you live every day, you can actually start allowing life to give you an experience every day. You know, may it be death, may it be life, you don't know. You just believe that you're gonna be living every day, and you know whatever you think you're living, and you live in your ideas, in your mind, 10 years ahead of yourself before you actually are living it. How do you know you're gonna be there 10 years? Your stable idea that you purchased from your dad and mom and school and job entitlement, whatever. One day it's taken away, you have nothing, and you don't have anyone, and your life is not there, and you seem like it's better to die than to live. What for to live? Because it seems like your life was for that.
Everything is stripped away.
Yeah. So what is there to live for then? You had a life, an idea for 10 years, you seek for it, and then you have nothing. There's that life. It seems like death is better, and you learn how to die.
Yeah. It seems like life can't even go on. Why
Yeah.
should life even go
Exactly. What's the point? What was the importance of life?
on? Yeah.
For it to go on.
Yeah.
There's a need.
I guess sooner or later you find like a new reason.
Well, some people will come in and give you a reason, right?
What?
Some people will come in and give you a reason again, as before. It's people just comes and provide you reasons, for anything. You
Yeah.
want to
Yeah,
buy
maybe-
this, you want to
maybe-
believe this.
And maybe if you don't have a reason, maybe that's the best way to live.
Yeah, if you die every day for no reason, you can die or you live. It doesn't matter. Like when you don't have acceptance, unacceptance, who cares? Whatever is. Live with whatever way life is. You don't project ideas for life to be that way, or don't expect, or
Yeah.
get disappointed or upset because life is not the way you want it to be. Well, life is never the way you want it to be.
Yeah.
So might as well fucking accept it one time in your life and make it easy for yourself, because if life was the way you want it to be, probably you wouldn't want to live in your life. Because your life would be the way you want it to be, not the way I want it to be. And how many people are here?
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons probably why life is not the way you want it to be, because
There's like 5 billion people interfering.
7 billion, or
7?
more. So think about it. It's better off, it's not the way we want it to be, but we have ability to experience the wants and desires. Perhaps not the same way that we want it, but it's there. If you tune in, if you allow yourself. If you lose and rid yourself of fears and imaginations and belief structures and conditioning that you've been built, reprogram, reboot your laptop, your inner wiring, and just set yourself with new applications and additions to start life, and it's trick your mind into a new edition of existence and allow yourself to experience something else. It's step by step, little by little. It starts running a new way, and you see new progress, new patterns of experience, and it goes from there. Simple. Life is very simple. We just make it so complicated because easier that way.
Yeah, it's more limiting and more complicated.
If you know what it is, you have an entire complete power to do whatever you want, and you have full responsibility to act on it, and there's nobody other than you responsible why your life it is as it is, and nobody else is gonna make your life any other better than different than you yourself. And that's huge responsibility to take in. It's much easier to give in than blame anything in the world and everything else. That, you know, it's so hard, it's miserable. It's much more easy to be this way. But in the end of it, who cares? As if we have control for anything. We just go with whatever is, and sometimes we find space, you know, for conscious moments to allow shift our existence into different angle.
Yeah, it just, to me, it just seems like impossible to try to change it. I just give up. I just don't. I mean, I might be inspired, like to listen to Tony Robbins and be inspired for like a few minutes, and then, you know, I just think, you know, how can I ever change? It's like impossible.
See, the change we imagine is radical change, is 180 degree from this to that.
It doesn't happen like that.
Exactly, and then that's why we get disappointed and upset and we give up on it, because you want what you cannot have now, and you can have something now
that you don't want.
It's a journey towards that change. You don't want to go through the journey, but that's what it takes for you to change. To go through the journey step by step to reach that experience, you have to build yourself up. You're not ready for that change.
Yeah.
You're not ready to be that. You're not ready to have that. If you were, you would have it.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're not in that space and energy field and vibration to be experiencing that right now. You have to build yourself, you know, to that point. Ready yourself. Go through the journey. Once you're there and completely ready, it's just your experience. It's natural for you to have that experience because you're set, your mindset, your experience, you know, is provided fully and completely with that energy, because nothing is limiting you anymore. Before, you're limiting yourself, your beliefs, your conditioning, and whatever. Now, you went through the journey, you got rid of your beliefs and conditioning, you got yourself ready, and now the experience is fully present there. And you can choose to have that, or you can go further on and journey more, or go back into whatever. But obviously, you wouldn't go back because you already have something, you know, that you went through and you evolved and transitioned. Same as if you once or twice meditated, you can never go back to unmeditated state. You already know that there's some sort of a feeling there, an experience there. Is, you know, unconscious yourself, whatever you call it. It's not gonna work that way. Ignorance is bliss, and you know, if you can stay ignorant, maybe better. But if you already got to a point that you cannot be ignorant, you might as well, you know, go fully.
Yeah, but it's not bliss.
That's why there's monks and, you know, they're praying for the entire world. For days they just they pray for the world to be a better place. They divide their energy completely for that. Because what else you can do sometimes? This world is full of suffering. It's not something that you can really make much of a change of it. You don't provide critical radical, involvement into disrupting the pattern, because I don't see any other way. You can be gentle and find the ways around it and zigzag around the system, or you can go straight at it, straightforward, and point it out, and you like it or not, your problem. You'll go with it, the way you want it, but at least you know what's up. And you can go back to ignorance if you like it, or you can seek for more of a understanding if you want it. The fact is that you've been shaken or taken out of your own grounds.
Kind of tired. I might go like to the beach or something and just kind of maybe I'll go back to Dave and Christina and take a rest.
Bother them for a minute. Later, go to the strip club.
Yeah, maybe or something. Do you think that's stupid?
No, I think that's great. To change up your experience and not to be afraid of anything different than your mindset is usually used to.
Yeah.
Yes. It's also amusing how people approach you and how your mind responds to that. Especially because it's their job to make you feel certain ways. And you cannot do anything about it. It's just like, how do we... It's just interesting. I think it would be amusing for you to. If you
no, we went to the last time I was here. We went to the
Granville Strip.
To the one here, Granville. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the.
Yeah.
Should go to number 5 Orange or Penthouse. Yeah. It's gonna be different. I've been only myself once or twice, maybe 3 times max. And each time it was different. First time it was with Christina. Christina and Dave, yeah.
So she likes it.
I guess so. And why not?
Yeah.
There's some things to like there, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
I like some things there too.
Yeah.
It's amusing, but you know, at the end of the day, it could be seen as sad as well. And if you see from the broader perspective how the actual business is run and works, it's not all that beautiful business, but you know, it's somebody does it as well.
Guess it's the oldest profession.
I don't know, is that the oldest profession? One of the older ones, I guess.
Well, that's what they say at least. Or about prostitution.
I don't know really. People say a lot of things about a lot of things. I don't know which ones to trust or believe, and I say it could be. It could be. This life is a strange place. A really weird. One of the strangest things that happened in my life is life.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't know how to get around it. It's whatever you do, it's always going to provide you something that you don't expect with. You may go crazy, you may go nuts and crazy, you may believe yourself into being the best and identify it or whatever, and then go crazy, or you can seek for freedom and happiness or like anything as such and go crazy as well that way. Or you can just realize that this whole world is just a madness and craziness itself, and maybe some of the crazy people are not that crazy. A lot of things that we think we know or that we think the people don't know, or the way they are, or we judge even people on the streets. We don't know, maybe they know and see more than we do. Maybe they think that we're stupid and maybe they're smart. Maybe they know, they can tell us more than we know. Who knows?
I don't know, I sometimes feel like trapped by material things. And I wish like I don't know if I would be able to survive on the streets because I don't.
It's a different life, so of course it's not like something that you can do and want or wish for yourself even perhaps, because that's a trap in itself.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, why live on the street when you can get a job and live somewhere else?
Exactly. So that's my point. It's materialism is a trap. Living in the streets is a trap. Luxurious, abundant, I don't know, successful lifestyle that you succeed to sustain for generations is a trap too, because you set your children to live in that.
A family, old money.
Exactly. So
No trap.
many different traps, and how you're gonna go about it, and
But how can you live and be free in a trap? With something that seems like a trap.
use it. Use the trap to get out of it. If you're already living in it, what else are you gonna do? Run away from the trap? You're trapped. Use the trap.
So just go in it.
Go in it fully. Use it to an extent that you get out of it, and then you don't have to use it. Get into another trap. Use then another one. Go to whatever. You don't have to be trapped if you can untrap yourself.
Yeah.
You know that you're free. You can go in any trap and you know you're still free. You use the trap to entrap yourself and maybe help others to entrap themselves too. We don't know. Maybe somebody in the way that you would entrap yourself will be inspired and see like a way for themselves too.
Well, somehow I doubt it, but maybe.
Yeah. Well, what do you have else to lose? You're right in the trap. What are you gonna do?
Do you feel trapped?
Totally. This life is a trap. But I make it a trip.
A trick. You only change one letter. That's an easy escape.
Escape into being. I trap into living, I trip into being. Whatever you wanna do.
So why should man be a vegetarian?
I don't know, I just found those books I wanted to read. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
Looks interesting. This actually, I'll amuse you more. You love this because you're a spiritual inquisitor.
Two trap Buddhas. Liquid. Be what?
I don't even know what that means.
What's Buddhism? Oh, so it's all like Chinese blueprints and that thing is.
Yeah, so I don't know. I didn't read it yet. It seems like interesting, right?
Did you go to like Chinese Buddhist thing?
No. I just found it in my previous work, so I thought like I wanna take a look. It looks interesting. But yeah, I think it should be interesting to read and take a look at the perspective on these people that express it because they had something to share, I'm sure. We're sharing some sort of energetical exchange as anybody else on this planet. Could it be beneficial to others? Who knows, maybe.
So when do you think you'll have your meat?
I was planning for the next Tuesday. I'll see how it goes. If they respond to me, if I can get it organized after Thanksgiving as a Thanksgiving potluck,
Also, it's Thanksgiving.
something along those lines.
Thanksgiving is the last.
In here, it's the
Oh, it's a
next
different-
week. Yeah.
In the US, it's in October too. The third Thursday or the last or the fourth.
I'm not really sure.
That's cool. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna be back in Seattle. If I was here, it would be easier to come.
Possibly. I wanted to go to visit Seattle as well.
Yeah.
I have another friend that's all there who
Oh.
used to come to my spiritual meetings and retreats as well. And he had been inviting me to come there for many times
Oh.
already.
Yeah, so maybe if you're there,
It's going to be fun.
yeah.
I just don't know how to get
Have you
there.
been to Seattle?
No, not yet. I guess I'd have to bus or train there or something.
Hmm.
Monday.
Yeah, it's very cool place.
Hold off a spiritual meeting there maybe.
Yeah.
Get some small group of some people, maybe a bigger group when also that happens. Where? Just to disrupt people. Disturb a little.
Yeah.
From a different aspect, different approach, because I'm sure they're used to some certain way of dealing with things.
Stir the pot. I guess that's correct.
There were some spices.
Oh, so it's a coloring book.
Yeah.
You like to color?
Oh, kind of nice.
That's what I was doing now in Seattle. I was painting. Not like this. Painting the walls.
Oh, wow, I like this.
Yeah, that's cool. I remember we had something like this in when I was taking like drawing in like school. You have to do something that goes like this, like you know, all the lines go like that because of the perspective, I guess. Or something.
Oh, London drugs. Wow.
So do you have any like so this is like a hobby or something?
No, just bought a couple of coloring books. I didn't
Yeah.
even color. You see,
But do you have like hobbies that you like to? Oh, section.
Yeah, that's it.
I wonder if this is like Vancouver. Made in Vancouver. There's some people I like to listen on YouTube. I wonder what you think about them. Do you ever look at people at YouTube that they talk about spiritual stuff?
Oh, I used to more than before. Sometimes, yeah. What kind of people do?
They're all pretty young people.
Okay.
To me, it's. I guess I like to listen to them if I'm feeling down or something.
Okay.
I'm trying to get away from my spirit.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
But sometimes I just like to listen to it as a hobby. You know, it's just like I find it kind of like uplifting.
Yeah.
I can send you like.
Do you know the names of them?
Yeah. One guy is pretty popular. His name is Ralph Smart.
Sounds smart, but no, I don't know him.
And one girl, her name is.
It doesn't really matter. You can send it to me later. I may take a look at it.
She's like very spiritual, like.
I like this. Very spiritual.
She has like all these like theories and ideas. She's very intuitive and. Oh, I have it. Muji.
Oh yeah, that guy I listen to sometimes. More than often.
This guy's Ralph Smart.
It's funny.
It's called the Infinite Waters.
Oh, Infinite Waters, yeah.
Oh, so you know him?
Yeah.
What do you think?
He's a funny guy.
And this girl, Teal Swan.
Oh, you listen to her? Really? Whoa.
This one. And
What?
you don't like her?
Well, I'll keep my opinions to myself.
Why? You can tell me. You won't spoil.
I
Like, you
may,
think she's crazy? She made it all up?
I may spoil, so I may not say stuff.
Huh?
I may spoil, so I may not say stuff. Also for the sake of, other people's, image. Let her be whatever she is. I don't necessarily fully support in my assumptions everything.
He's not so well known, this
I
guy.
don't know this guy now.
I don't know. I just found him one time, and he uploads a lot of videos. This guy. He doesn't have a lot of hits though. This guy, I started listening to him a few years ago. He didn't have so many people.
Yeah, but he picked up very
He
quickly.
picked up, yeah.
Because he had he does it as a business and a structure that is very well. He has welcome and dive in infinite water.
Yeah.
And that's good because that picks up with catching the mind. You
Yeah.
already know it runs in the way he sets up the video. He collaborates with other YouTubers. He talks about all kind of things. Just to what picks up on topics that is popular and gets people's attention and gets him into whatever he wanted. And
Also, his videos are all outdoors, and the video
Nice,
is nice.
exactly. Whatever he does
Nice
is like-
music. It's calming.
that doesn't say
you know.
it's a structure.
It's very
it's a
up.
setup.
It's always very upbeat. He's never
But then that's a video, so you don't always feel live. It's
Yeah,
set
the
up a
video.
business very well. The structure is beautiful and it works. He still has things to say. It's not a problem.
Do you think he makes decent money now?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. He has 700,000 subscribers.
He makes a lot of money from it. But, I would assume at least up to 10 grand
A month.
from YouTube and other collaborations. So maybe more. Who knows? It's a business. It's a
Living
good-
in California is expensive.
Well, living in Vancouver is expensive too.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
By the way,
Depends on your
how
lifestyle.
much is the rent here? I'm just curious.
1,400.
And what is it, 400 square feet? 500?
Yeah, something along those small lines.
The good thing for Americans is that the Canadian dollar is cheap. So in US terms, it's more like $1,200.
I guess so.
Something like that. It's like 80%. It's more like
1175.
Yeah. You have like a green card here or
Permanent residence.
permanent?
Yeah. Something along those lines, like a green card.
Was it difficult to get?
I applied through my ex-wife, I guess. So it's
She's Canadian.
Filipino. But she had a permanent residency as well. So
Oh, she has a
sponsored me.
permanent residence. Oh.
Nothing really. Maybe some music. Maybe.
Do you listen to like those what's it called? Those waves, binary.
Binaural beats?
Binaural.
No. I listen to niggers with attitude, fuck the police, and all that kind of music. Yeah. Tupac. Other type of people who have.
My nephew showed me this. I'll show you. Maybe you've seen it already.
I listen to everything a little bit, what people show me. I guess I don't really know by myself, other than some of what I learn from people. I like this approach.
He's a life changer, miracle arranger, born to the virgin mom in a manger. Water to wine, he's a drink exchanger, and he died for your sins. I preach the word, that's my gig, and I rhyme better than Notorious Big. All the other MCs, I wish them well, but if you live in sin, you burn in hell. Now I'ma pass the mic to my lovely wife. She's a fly MC and the light of my life. So to bust a rhyme without further ado, take it away, Mary Sue.
Jesus Christ is my nigga. He's the son of the original G. And he was sent to Earth to elucidate the way that we should be. What? Like if another MC says you're a freak, you're a lame butt rapper and your rhymes are weak. I don't get mad and I don't critique. I forgive him and turn the other cheek. I don't blaspheme and I don't brag. I don't cuss and my pants don't sag. I do exude a little Christian swag and I'm proud to be an American.
Jesus Christ is a nigga. Let his light shine through ya. Let his love pump a cap in your butt and say hallelujah. Jesus Christ is a nigga. He's a homie MC, JC, you see. He's an honest, caring, peace-loving nigga like me. If you do drugs and you think you're cool, you need to come to Sunday school. Put those drugs in a garbage can. Stand up tall, you're a Christian man. Word up. I'm freestyle.
Hit me.
You have to send this to me.
Yeah?
I love it. This is probably one of the best things that I've seen so far.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ is my nigga. He's a real G. He's made my life better.
Let's see if I can send it to your...
Email or something. Say?
I'm using Google Voice, so I'm not sure. I guess I could. I don't have your email though. I think. Let's see. I should have it. Oh yeah, I have your Rimvi at Rimvi.com?
No.
Info?
Yeah.
So that one you don't use anymore?
No.
So why don't you like, what's her name?
I don't participate in the belief structure that people claim without any factual, experiential basis for anybody else to come into sharing, and other than
They're telling
following whatever they are told to. Nothing against anyone, just in my assumption there's more said than actual practical experiences evident to be enjoyed.
So like, there's little way for people to verify what she's saying.
Lots of bullshit, little proof, and in simple words.
Yeah.
And it grabs the attention. Another business model, which
Yeah, because she's very confident in what she says, and
the way she does it is, it's the whole structure, the way people do things and how they say and what they say. I can appear very confident in anything I say, and any type of bullshit I will make sound clever, just because I can. And why not? But doesn't mean it's true. No, I tell immediately to people, this bullshit, don't believe me. I'll make everything sound like real shit, but it's not. It's for you to figure out, to deny, to disagree, and to figure out for your own experience. And if you cannot deny me, well, possibly it's true. Assumingly, it could be at least. If you cannot at least deny me. I have no other way to experience the truth than going directly at it. You can resist it, it's not going to make a difference. Go at it, deal with it, and here you go, you have it. That's it then.
I don't know. To me, it's just interesting. I mean, she adds a lot of content.
Exactly, content.
Yeah, so it makes it more like interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Truth is not interesting. There's no content. It's boring as fuck. There's nothing to say about it. There's nothing to show about it. There's nothing. Now, in order to make it interesting, you have to make it seem to be as something, as a journey to enlightenment. Oh, that's interesting. I would go for that one rather than some boring truth, which is not going to make your life any better, than maybe even worse.
But you don't think like some people have special skills?
Everybody has special skills and undeveloped, unique abilities that we never tap into because we're too foolish and we give our energy away to everything else than find out what we're capable of.
I feel like that's what I'm doing.
Everybody does. You're not unique. You're not unique in your own doing.
It just seems, I guess part of it is like a fear that that there is nothing else, to experience. If I don't participate in whatever habits I like doing, then there is no there's no life beyond that. What is beyond that? Like what should I save my energy
For the power of your being. You don't know how powerful your being is because you're afraid to discover it. Rather stay afraid and miserable and struggle with everything else and content of this world and find out how powerful your being is, how capable you are to actually experience yourself in this whole world and planet and universe.
But it seems kind of like a catch-22 because you use those things to like comfort yourself. Whatever ways you give your energy. And then, but then it kind of keeps you trapped. But you're basically just trying to like feel better.
Make a trap into a trip. Use that trap. The world is filled with traps. Use that trap and make it into a trip and get out of that trap. Trip into another.
But your way of getting rid of the trap is going into it.
Use it. Take it and use it. Go into it, take it, use it, go on. Keep going. Further.
Deeper into the trap?
Not deeper into the trap. If you need to go deeper, but the trap is only so deep. You'll figure out at once what it is and that's it, it's done. You cannot be trapped if you know how a trap is set up. You're obviously going to figure out the way out of it if you know what it's made.
But it's always going to find different ways to trap you. Like to me, it seems like it's just endless. You might get away, but then it'll trap you again.
Well, if it were to end, maybe would life end too? Life is endless.
Yeah, I guess it's just like the fear of the unknown, maybe, or fearing there won't be anything. Or fearing that I'm not, if I don't, I will perish.
Maybe it's good to perish.
Even if I know,
Perish.
Yeah.
Perish.
Perish.
Let I to perish. It's afraid. Let it go. Let it perish. See how it perishes in fear. Rejoice in seeing, because it's not you. It's that stupid I who is afraid of unknown, who needs to perish. Allow that to happen. Don't have to be afraid. You already done your part. Seen that I who's afraid to perish. Now we can let it go and perish. Watch it. It's a beautiful sight.
Doesn't want to die so easily.
Does anything wants to die so easily in this existence? Everything fights for its survival. The biggest trap and mindset, which involves you to whatever bullshit and nonsense, will persist in itself to exist in your mind with the smallest thought that it can, just to have your attention and energy, because it gives you existence to that. Whatever is felt of a fear of being afraid as well, you give it existence by allowing your attention to hold on to that this is a trap, this is how it should be, but if you don't pay attention, it perishes. It's done, it's gone.
I guess it's just like so compelling. It's hard to like ignore.
Of course. That's not what we came here to ignore. We came here to observe.
It's hard to observe it without wanting to like act on it or something.
That's why ignorance is a bliss. When you're ignorant, you don't have to act. When you observe, you want to act. You cannot be ignorant. It's hard. It's a daily struggle. It hurts me every day to see the way the world is working. What can I do?
Do you have something you need to do?
I will see someone for a bit within half an hour or something. Yes, I'm right now very much in non-doing mode, which feels pretty good.
It's funny for me. Like sometimes when you start talking, I get so tired. It's just like I need to go sleep. And then like I said, okay, I'm gonna go, and then I got energy again. And then you start talking, and I used to have this thing with Laura. She'd start talking, and then I'd say, oh, I'm so tired. I can't, I can't. It's like my mind is like trying to like shut down and not listen, and make me like
Responsive.
yeah, it's like yeah.
Not the first time I hear that.
It's like, oh, I can't understand. What are you saying?
Yeah.
I'm just so tired. I have to go sleep.
Easy way to escape, because it's so tiring to hear something that is gonna kill me and destroy my patterns of being and holding the reality as I believe it should be. I'll go to sleep, I'll forget about it, and I'll come back to it, and everything is as it was. Nothing is as it was. Your mind is already fucked up with whatever it came to experience, and it wants to run away and fall asleep and to forget and to involve itself into unconscious reconstruction of whatever you felt it was. It's not gonna work anymore. Whatever is whatever had to be done is done. The seed is planted, and the mind doesn't know where it is.
Yeah. But it just seems like I have this thought that for me it's a long road, like a hard, like I choose like the hard life for myself.
I know, right? Sucks.
Sucks to be me.
Me too, right? Like, well, why do I have to go through such a hardships? Like, so many people go around me like they're so much easier.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man. Why me?
Yeah. You know what? Like I was telling Christina, it's like that game with the chairs, where there's one less chair than people, and then I always don't have a chair to sit. Like, why don't why can't I be like everybody else and like find a place to sit and just like be just live?
Yeah.
Why does everything have to be so hard?
Yeah. I guess we just limit ourselves in the mindsets to what we are going to experience ourselves until we are ready for a different experience and change to a new encounters with life. But as of now, suffering is seemingly the most appropriate experience for our conscience to go through, evolve into a better state of being towards the next stage. Because we're not capable for anything else than to suffer a bit more.
Yeah.
We're not ready to be fully ecstatic, happy, have whatever we want until we go through that other stage and prepare ourselves for that. Then it's fine. It's fine because it's, this is what life is. Not having everything at the same time, but having the journey, the trip towards that, and
Yeah, because if it was there already, what would be the purpose?
What would be the joy of it if you already have it?
Yeah.
We don't have the billions of dollars, and we think that this would be the joyous thing to have.
Yeah.
Some people have it already. They don't see the joy in it because they have so much responsibilities that they don't want to be dealing with. They wish
Yeah.
they could just be like us, perhaps, and not be dealing with any of that and be like regular people. And yet we don't want to go through that necessary process. Who would?
Yeah, we want the affluence, but we don't realize that it comes with a price.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes prices are harsher than we think because the affluent ideas are promoted way better than they are actually in real life experienced. The life in that structure of society and lifestyle and the mindset that they live in, it's quite gross. And
I was working for this couple in Seattle. I painted they have a very nice house, probably worth about a couple million. And they bought another house just so they can have it close to the synagogue. And it just seemed very stressful for them to get it all. You know, they have to work with all the different people to like fix it up, and they gave me, because I'm kind of friends, and they gave me the painting, so I painted it. But then they have to like furnish it, they have to like fix all the leaking stuff, they have to, it's like having two houses they have to like maintain. So it's like double what you usually have to deal with, because now you have another house.
Yeah.
And then what do you do with it? You just go there like on the weekend, and during the week nobody's there, and what if somebody comes in, or who's gonna watch over it?
yeah.
It's just like a lot of worry,
Yeah, we don't even know what kind of worry other people have to go through. We just think it's a good life.
Yeah. It's good if you don't worry about it. If you can have all that money and just be free of it, not have it dictate. If you can have that trap and like not be trapped in it.
If you can set traps up.
Yeah. For me too, I have a house in Seattle that I rent out. Not a very nice house, but I get rent. But to me, it seems like a trap because I always worry about it. If I'm not there, because they always call me, because it's an old house and there's always some problems. So I always have to be in the area. If I'm far away, I worry about it. So I feel like I can't go anywhere really far. Even when I'm in Israel, I can't really stay there too long because something's going to happen, at the house.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know, like on the one hand, it's giving me some income and it's appreciating in value. So it's a good asset. But then I can't handle, being responsible for it. I can't really, I don't know how to overcome that. It just feels like it's like limiting me. I can't, just up and leave somewhere, wherever I want.
Well, each condition provides some limitation. So, what do you want? You remove condition to get rid of limitation, or you go with the condition and realize that you will have to go with some sort of limitation if you have a condition.
Yeah. I guess you kind of want it to be like remove anything that causes stress.
You want it what it's not. You want it to be perfect in a perfect world, in a perfect way. Everything will be this way.
Yeah.
What we want, it's not. It's fine. It is what it is, and we deal with it the way it is. That's all that we can do. Do our best in whatever way we can. It's not the best way it is, but what we can do is just do our best.
Yeah. then I kinda envy people that don't have anything and they just live month to month. But that's a big trap too. Like they don't have any freedom. They worry about money all the time. Maybe. I mean, I would worry if I did.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it's even worse.
Yeah. So you see, you have pretty good condition.
But that just sucks. I mean, I guess it's just me. Like somebody else maybe will handle it differently or feel differently about it.
Depends. It really depends. Doesn't matter what it is. I worry month to month. How are we gonna pay rent and how are we gonna live? You know, whatever. It's one of those things that I have a trap with. And well, what do? You live.
Does it make you very stressed?
No, it does make me stressed also. Something very stressing.
But there's something very raw about that. I guess you can say there's rawness about anything that's felt. I guess even your suffering isn't good enough. You want like some other suffering.
some better suffering.
Some better suffering.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. A better trap. But you know, that's
Yeah.
you live life as it is and you then go from use one trap and turn it into a trip and see how it goes.
Yeah, back in the 90s, I was working for Intel, and they used to call it like I wasn't like I was just a part-time employee, but the people that worked full-time, they had all the stock, options and all that. And they called it the golden cage. People that lived there, worked there, they didn't want to leave because the stocks were worth so much. And if they leave, somehow they lose something. Then they have to wait a certain period till the options become available. So, I guess people do that calculation
If they live long enough.
if they live long enough.
But don't stress yourself into misery, depression, and I don't know, illness, drug use or abuse, or whatever. Survive. Maybe you'll get that, and then if you'll get it, once you get it, if you don't do the same thing what you just mentioned, maybe that's good. Doesn't matter what you have, you can turn to anything. People have everything, can go nuts, and people who have nothing can go nuts. And the other way around, people who have nothing can build everything, and people who have everything can destroy everything. The way the power is distributed in this planet is not equal according to the way it could be used, but it is what it is, and we're dealing with it, and we're trying to shift the polar centers of the power.
I'm skeptical about that.
I'm skeptical about everything.
Yeah, I'll let you do your whatever it is. And, so maybe we'll see you later.
Yeah, then let me know, and I'm quite interested to see what happens later.
Yeah.
Tomorrow there is this guy, I'm pretty sure you may have heard of him, Sadhguru.
No.
No, so if you look him up,
Guru of Truth.
I don't know, is that what this translates? Okay.
Satchitananda.
So yeah, he calls himself Sadhguru. It's pretty popular Indian guru, and he's going to be in Queen Elizabeth Theatre.
Yeah. So you're gonna go?
I don't know.
Sadhguru. It probably costs money to get in.
Yeah. General admission I think is $15 to $20. The other admission, the premium admission is $200 or something dollars, and some super special admission is like $500. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
super special spiritual
Yeah.
seat or something.
yeah.
And get a book
hot
as well.
You get zapped by the Guru. So the Queen Elizabeth. What time is it? In the morning?
I think it's in the evening.
All you need is like some beach here.
Beach.
Yeah.
Or sand.
Or sand and like some water kind of hitting the...
So here this.
Oh yeah, I've seen it on
it's,
YouTube.
Yeah, no, another guy.
It's pretty popular on YouTube.
Yeah. It's pretty.
He looks too much like a guru.
Yeah, that's why. It's perfect. So tomorrow, I guess at 7, and we hear the general seating, preferred seating, and then premium seating. Yeah. I thought if I were to go, I would
To the premium?
Yeah. Seems like the best way to go.
Yeah. I don't know if it's that or the strip club. I just like
You see a guru
Even a
or see a stripper, you know.
stripper, yeah.
Or maybe see a stripper and then confess to a guru.
yeah.
And ask for his opinion. You know, one of those things. Yeah.
You have to bring in the plants in the winter? Some?
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll see. I didn't receive winter yet with these plants.
Oh. I might get like lunch or something later if you wanna. If you're interested.
What are you thinking of?
There's a place. It looks like a Middle Eastern place. It's on.
Nuba.
What?
Nuba? Or no?
It's not far from where the bakery we went to. It's
Oh
up-
yeah, I know.
It's
yeah.
up there.
Yeah, I know that
It's on
place.
Davy.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, interesting. I don't know.
it's pretty nice. It's
Huh?
pretty nice. You should try it. It's pretty nice. I may join maybe after seeing a person here. But,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe
not
I'll
sure.
just I'll just wander around for a bit, and if I hear from you, you have my.
I have
or I
your
could-
number, yeah.
Or I could, but my phone only works if I have Wi-Fi.
I see.
But there is all over the place Wi-Fi here, so. the Trump Tower?
I don't know.
The modern one?
I don't think so.
No? I thought he would built a tower.
Somewhere, I heard it, yeah. I don't know where. I don't really follow these things. It's,
Yeah, yeah. You're not into...
I heard about it and I got shocked and disappointed and surprised that
that they're doing it.
no, about the presidential stuff right now. Like, oh wow,
Oh, that he might be president?
yeah. Or Hillary, I don't
Or
know.
Hillary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing is good.
Yeah. But then Obama wasn't that great either.
Well, I guess he was one of the
At least,
the least destructive and the best picture posing, entity there for the time being, but
that woman looks a little distressed.
well, every woman in this planet looks distressed when guys are approaching them like this.
She doesn't like all the attention.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't mind that much as much she.
Maybe there's another story going on.
Think about it. Women and men are designed to attract each other. Now we play the bitchy asshole game that no, I don't like you, and then
Yeah.
actually that's the other way around. You still want the same thing from
Yeah.
each other, and you just
Yeah.
pretend.
But if it's overwhelming, oh, thank you. Like sometimes guys are like
Really, like zombies too much into the face approaching. Yeah, absolutely, because they're assholes and they don't understand that you have to respect the mannerism of how female energy works.
yeah.
And yet, women call for that type of action and experience because that's how they pose themselves to be. And then
Not all.
no, but they all want the same thing. They pretend to be in a different way just because.
Maybe it's a reactive energy to what they experience.
The world, life, existence as it's set up.
Gotta stay away from that stuff. Is that the shatter stuff?
Yeah.